Hey, this is Schatar Sapphira, affectionately loved as Schatar Hottie Sapphira. How are you? So I always come to you with some really good stories. So this is a great story. Have I got a good one for you? Now it is a hot new series called Eros, and it is airing on the Punch TV network. And it's about the real life, true life story of a Fortune 500 CEO, and it is her real love story, hence the title Eros. Now let me tell you about it. You have got to tune in. Let me tell you what it was like developing the character and bringing life to the character for this role. Now Eros is the story of true love, a love that transcends all age, a love that fights to exist despite being torn apart. Some might say a rich love that exists against all odds. Eros is the story of a 60-year young woman who meets and falls in love with a 30-year young man. This is a passionate love, a hot and steamy love, a forbidden love, is what some might say. But honey, the hot, spicy action does not stop there. There is a third element as the character Mike deals with resisting the allure of an ex. And you know what I'm talking about. Mike learns that it's okay to occasionally throw caution to the wind, but sometimes this results in bitter battles with those close to her. Now, in researching the role and preparing for the character of Armentha Mike Cruz, you know generally it takes a lot of character preparation. So in preparing for this role, I had the opportunity to speak with some who were close to her. I had the opportunity to view some of her media in print, as well as reviewing video to establish things like her speech pattern, to find her motivation for starting her business, how she's helped others through the business, and what her sincere and genuine motivation was for many of the scenes before acting them out. And most importantly, I had the opportunity to actually meet Mike Cruz on set in person. She was there during some of the days we were taping. Now let me tell you how that went. Now it turns out that we have so many things in common. We have similar taste in trending outfits. Our heights are similar, and the crew was even talking about how we walked alike. And now this is a very personal thing. It turns out that where she is based is just about 10 minutes from the childhood home where I grew up. And I mean, that's amazing. So here we are meeting on a Hollywood set, and we grew up all the way back on the East Coast, just 10 minutes from where I was brought up. It's amazing. Now, this is another piece of very interesting and personal information. Now, in preparing for a role, you know, I work with some of the best property masters in the business, so they have, you know, access to all sorts of props, and I wanted to bring a personal touch to some of the props that we were using. So one day when she was on set, just playing the role, you know, respectfully, doing justice to her character, as she is one of the most powerful women in business, I wanted to just make sure this particular prop was good and would do justice to the character. So in preparing for that day, I wanted to find a piece of jewelry and a case in which to carry that jewelry. So I can't give the entire story away. I'm not going to give the entire story away, but I can say that the exact case color was appropriate for the piece of jewelry that I brought to the set. It turns out that the actual case was very similar to the real deal. In another scene, I wear a very traditional Asian gown, and Mike Cruz happened to be on set that day as well, and she said that she has almost the exact same gown at home. So these are true, very amazing stories. One is about the piece of jewelry and the case. I'll tell you more about it. And then about the gown having almost the exact same gown. I mean, just the similarities were just amazing. Now, the love-making scenes were passionate, steamy, and intense. You can feel the electricity through the screen when you watch it. Now, here's the real deal. Everybody had to clear the set when we were taping those love scenes. Everyone cleared except the camera crew and the director. That's it. Nobody else was allowed to see those scenes, and they will not see them until you see them on screen. So we're all going to watch it together at the same time. But yes, honey, those love scenes were passionate and steamy. Now, you've seen the show opening. Make sure you see the rest of the series. I'm pleased to say that Mike Cruz, the real Mike Cruz, is a beautiful, petite giant with a keenly shrewd and strategically thinking mind. As she shared her romantic experience, I could feel the warmth of her being, whether she was negotiating in the boardroom or in the bedroom. And this is a really great cast and crew. Of course, the producer and director Sid Burston, Betty, Fitz, Pat, Talitha, Mikhail, Dan, and Ellie. Everyone was great and easy to work with. You have got to tune in to Eros, honey. It is full of drama, 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 greed, betrayal, love, lust, abandonment, passion, satisfaction, and full intensity. Now, I know you will love Eros, as I had fun making it, so I want you to tune in, watch every single episode, tell your friends, and I want you to stay tuned. This is Schatar Sapphira. See you on set.